So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. We have already started here. Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Diallo makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Yeah, he's got such good balance and control, Peter, and he marries his technical ability with his great pace. And he's been
caught on it here. Shapes the shot. Goal, Barcelona! It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. An act of charity gratefully received. So, a breakthrough already. Hernandez. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's played him through. Has a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ochoa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. This ended up in no man's land.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Iniesta. Solomon. Oh, that is a nice touch. And Iniesta. Shifted it to the flank. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernandez. Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here. Teat is there, and he can get that clear. Solomon. Pedro Neto. Oh, great shot! He's had a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Solomon. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's a little loose. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Brilliantly cut out. Ahmad. That's a good run he's making there. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! Oh, what has happened here? Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Solomon. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Camavinga distributed tidily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sonkrasin, Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcola. Rice does well to stand firm and defend it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Konate. And the first 45 minutes are up. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate. Unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Tchouaméni. Shifted upfield. Ochoa.
That's going in strongly.
Nice control. And he's in on goal. Oh, great play. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Saliba. And it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's delightful. There's no flag. Up he goes! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Ahmad. Sonkrasin. And it's Iniesta. Ocho is having the time of his life here. That is lovely. Looking for the runner. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Barcola. Hernandez. That's a shade optimistic. Rice for Iniesta.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
It's gone loose.
96.026 espectadores.
And they win it back again. Pressing high and with purpose. Mbappe. And the shot! Really well taken goal.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
That's headed upfield. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. And it's Conte. Chouameni. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Sonkrasin. Teat. Sonkrasin. Iniesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ahmad. Pedro Neto. Can he find the finish? Conte. There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
En el minuto 74,
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. 75 minutes played. And they're quick to press. Threads one in. Sonkrasin driving forwards. And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedro Neto. And here's the chance to counter. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Hernandez. Can he get it through? Solomon. Teat. The final 5 minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Iniesta. Sonkrasin. Now it's Pedro Neto. Ahmad. Now it's Pedro Neto.
habrá 2 minutos
It's a
de
foul.
descuento.
It could be a penalty. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Iniesta ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. he's gone for the shots. They're going to be quick to recover this. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. And that is that. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Ochoa, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So off we go then. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, that's neat. It's a sharp pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with great accuracy.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tomori with the clearance. Solomon. Sonkrasin. And Kubo. Kubo puts his foot on the gas. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So it is still 0-0. Rafinha. Tomori. Sonkrasin, good running, strong and purposeful. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And Scalvini. Oh, good spread. Sonkrasin. Pedro Neto touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Lovely feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Great ball if he can get there. Linton. And it's Neymar. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Solomon. For Iniesta. Rice. Driving forward. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. He's been kicked out. Good read, needed to be. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ochoa. Solomon. Iniesta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bruno Guimaraes, over to the left. Could move up a gear here. Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here.
Shapes to shoot!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's found a way through. Iniesta. And Tomori. Solomon. Ochoa. Sonkrasin. And Iniesta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rice. And it's Iniesta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Pedro Neto. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has found the way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He is going into that little black book. Rafinha. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Kubo does really well to win the ball there. Oh, great shot! There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Iniesta. And he'll shoot here! It's a goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Gol marcado para o Barcelona. Aos 22 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Rafinha.
Brazil showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, can he finish? Now, oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! He's done very well to get to that.
Ochoa is offering a right smile there.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 17.
Iniesta with the short one. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Rice gets across and deals with it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a good ball through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out for a throw. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rice gets a foot in here, and they can break here. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Minamino. Pedro Neto.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Krasin.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's big chance! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here?
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Tomori, too strong for his opponent there. Fermin. Krasin. Showing good feet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Ochoa claiming the Man of the Match award. And there So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ochoa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival, Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pedro Neto. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike!
How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Solomon. Now it's Iniesta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's the ball in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Some good work on the right flank here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Pedro Neto.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Teat. Iniesta, who does have an assist to his name.
Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Trezeguet providing an outlet on that flank. Van Dijk. For Rice. Sonkrasin. Pedro Neto. And it's Iniesta. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. Prasin, Pedro Neto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what a pass! And he's got them and he shoots!
And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
And the shots! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedro Neto showing good feet. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. And that has left him in a heap. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Can he get it through? El Neni engages and forces him off the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Prasin. And he can clear it away. And it's Iniesta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ochoa being hunted in packs.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Sonkrasin.
La asistencia a este
60
partido
minutes played.
asciende a 98.000
well played.
espectadores.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great ball, and he's in. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Iniesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's bust shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Egypt choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 10. Serán
well
sustituidos
played, well
por
played.
el dorsal 22,
Mohamed Salah.
el dorsal 23, el dorsal 11.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Neni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Could try cutting inside here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Iniesta. Rice. Ochoa. Sonkrasin. Kubo. Moves it back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Sonkrasin. Looking for the runner. And he's being shifted off it. Ahmad. Kubo. Ochoa. Driving. He's having a shot! He did it! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost great hit! It's a goal!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Egypt grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Ahmad.
Kubo. For Rice. Iniesta. Kubo.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he gets rid in a hurry. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread it left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Can he finish? It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mustafa Mohamed. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Keeper always had the measure of that. They've played it short. In with the challenge. Minamino. It's a good run down the right. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kubo. Kubo driving forwards. Decent chance! It's in!
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's it. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Ochoa walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kubo. You can run onto that. That's very neat. Kubo. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Ochoa did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Otamendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Ochoa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shooting! Alvarez. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. So it is still 0-0. Ahmad. And Iniesta. Sonkrasin. And it's Messi. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Scalvini. Kubo. Ochoa. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. De Paul, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Stood up well to him there. Ochoa. Foot in. Molina. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Iniesta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tagliafico. It's Otamendi. Now Romero. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Diallo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ahmad.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. In with the challenge. Now it's Martinez. De Paul. He's had it taken off him. Scalvini. Oh, he's onto this. It's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to...
Messi! Now who's going to be first? And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Header! And somehow and it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement, and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, that's neat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Paul. Martinez. Now it's McAllister. Martinez. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to...
Has a goal! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rice. Sonkrasin. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Fernandez. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. On Molina. Molina just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Iniesta. He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent hit! Opts to play it back. Oh, shooting chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Convertido en el minuto 65.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's in on goal. Can he put it away? Teat can get it clear. Ochoa.
Argentina are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Somprasin. Kubo. Solomon. Gives it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
That is a brilliant interception. McAllister. And now the breakaway. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
This might spell danger. Ochoa finds himself offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he's looking very, very leggy.
Entran número 21, número 5, número 14. Se está realizando un cambio.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Minamino. That's good play. Romero deals with that comfortably. McAllister. Perez gets over and intercepts. Guiri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, they could break here. Palacios makes the interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Messi. McAllister, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's picked his way through.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Four added minutes on the board. That has ended up in no man's land. And the shot's on here. Oh, that was vital. Gonzalez. It's a sharp pass. McAllister. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Ochoa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
And already we're underway here.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at this.
And the shots! Goal! Barcelona!
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
The United States are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played out to the left flank. Iniesta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Minamino. And it's Iniesta. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found a way through. Teat getting this one clear. That pass isn't the best. Over to the left. Iniesta cuts it out. Well, they've got it again.
Might want to be careful there.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Pedro Neto. Sonkrasin.
Chance! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Iniesta simply refused to be outdone there. Well, they could break here. He's through here. Iniesta. Pedro Neto. Oh, great chance!
And the shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Iniesta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Sonkrasin. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out of play for a goal kick. He's not got that quite right. Threads one in.
He's got the shot away!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iniesta. Some good work on the right flank here. That looks a cracking ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Iniesta. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pedro Neto pouring through the...
There's the hit! And it's there! Pump, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ball is over the line.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
No way through, so back it comes. And there's the end of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's tidy. Kubo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He's had it!
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, Red, nice interception. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is a brilliant interception.
Can he put it away? Really well taken goal.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ochoa being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And can he finish it? Oh, taken with style. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
No, that was never
espectadores.
going to make it. Rice. And it's Iniesta. All played for Efb24-25-0405.
Sonkrasin. He can run onto that. Sonkrasin. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Teat proves too strong. Sonkrasin. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous.
Real chance!
It goes to show he is human after all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
That has not gone well. Minamino powering forward here. Lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And a great chance! Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got to be a chance to shoot! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
How many? Just how many? The United States making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
En el minuto 81.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Se debe hacer un cambio de jugadores.
He is through here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! He scored! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. The sun is shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Kubo. Rice. Ocho.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's found him in space. And that's played in low. Minamino. 4 added minutes on the board. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gets his pass away. Oh, given away. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And time is up. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Ochoa, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos.